Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you with an update. Hi, good to have you on board from Park Rapids. Cheryl, thank you for watching. Hey, we have some thunder chances, particularly out west. We'll go over your forecast details coming up in this episode of Hutch's Weather as we discuss more thunderstorms that will hit our area coming up as we head into Thursday. Details are coming up right now. A quick note from my sponsors and congratulations to Robert Gibb and Sons. They are 3-time in a row winners of the Circle of Champion Award from the Bryant folks for being Bryant dealers, and they are great. They've served the area for over 110 years, the best equipment, the best technicians. Give them a call. Let them know that Hutch sent you. Now let's take a look at the radar. And finally, quiet across the northern plains, thunder in Oklahoma and portions of Texas, working its way off to the East Coast, getting some strong to severe storms. Jason, good to have you on board. What a beautiful evening in Monaga and in Fargo-Moorhead as well. And AA, good to have you on board. South of the 52nd present and accounted for. Very good. All right, now let's take a look at what's going on temperature-wise across our area. Just been a lovely day. Here we zoom into the northern plains, and as we cross into the 9 o'clock hour, our temperatures are in the 70s out there. Perfect conditions. It's getting hot, though. Look at Glendive, Montana, 93, 97 in Miles City, Montana, and Billings, Montana. Well, it's 97 there as well. We have 88 degrees as we look along the area west of Pierre. So some warm temperatures across South Dakota as well. But beautiful conditions here. Here's the changes that are coming our way. We do have a risk for some severe storms as we go through the day tomorrow. Here's the Storm Prediction Center's risk outline for the region as we go through your hump day. Central part of the Dakotas, storms firing up in this area could be strong to severe. All modes of severe weather are possible as we take a look at just a couple of those facts here in the forecast from the Storm Prediction Center. So here's the probability of a tornado. It's a 2% risk. There'll be some spin in the atmosphere. Hail, well, a much greater risk of some damaging hail from these storms. And as we take a look at the chance for significant hail, it indeed could be very large hail that works its way through the central Dakotas. Bismarck, Mobridge, Pierre, all under the gun, as is much of Grant County out towards Lemon, South Dakota, and Hettinger, North Dakota, and gusty straight line winds. Well, the risk for those will be at least in this area that you see here in yellow where the strongest wind chances will be. Now, these storms will be making their way to the north and east in the late night hours, but notice as they enter the Red River Valley and Minnesota, the risk for severe here, not so good. So let me show you the timing on the forecast for these storms as we work our way into the day on your hump day. Here's what we need to know as this is loading up here right now. First things first. We do have that chance of those quiet conditions persisting all the way into your morning. See here, this is not warming up, so I'm going to get right to the digits. Here we go. Near 60 degrees in the Red River Valley for your temperatures to get you out the door in the morning. Light winds, beautiful conditions. Now, we talked about the aerial coverage of the storms and where they're expected to fire, and it does look like the best chance will be in the central Dakotas, but these storms will move to the north and east as we go through the late night hours. So many of us have a chance at seeing some after dinner and overnight showers and thunderstorms, but the risk of severe should be substantially lower. But it will not be lower as we go into your Thursday. So out west, strong thunderstorms for central North Dakota that could move into the James River Valley. Then as we head into your Thursday, a much better chance for us in the Red River Valley and parts of Minnesota of seeing a chance for some severe storms. After a 90-degree Thursday, we cool off aplenty, and this will be the first quiet day Friday in weeks for our area. First quieter Friday in weeks for many of us, and it looks like it lasts through most of the weekend. As temperatures rise back into the 80s by Sunday, only spotty storms are in the forecast. Next week, Tuesday, appears to be a decent chance for some strong to severe storms there. Back to the radar we go, and on this, what I'm going to show you is the risk for storms on day 3. So here's a look at the area of concern across the region, and notice that we have the yellow areas. This is a level 2 on a 5-level scale of severe weather risk. All modes of severe weather possible, starting from where they left off the night before in the central Dakotas, working their way through the valley into northwest Minnesota and all of southern South Dakota into most of Nebraska. A chance there. Hello from Greased Monkey 75. Good to see you as well. Now, as far as the risks go and the categorical meteorological concerns on day 3, those haven't been defined as of yet. But again, because of the heat and because of the system that will be working its way through the region, there'll be a chance for all modes of severe weather, including some tornadoes, and again, some very large hail potential with these cells and that heat and humidity across the region. Okay, let me see if I can reload a look at the forecast page here one moment while I see if it will cooperate with me. For some reason, it wasn't before. Let's go now. Okay, here we go. That's good cooperation there. Thank you, Mr. Computer, for helping old Hutch out. Now we're going to go to the model that I think has done the most best with the track of storms over the last few runs in our area. We start out your morning hours here. Things are good. It'll be a little breezier from the south out west than here in the valley, where we'll have quiet and clear conditions to get out the door first thing in the morning. Then as we go into the midday hour, notice this model does pop up just a couple of thunder showers out there in parts of the central Dakotas heading into the midday hour and into the evening. Here we go. The main event gets started out in the western and central part of the Dakotas, particularly Bismarck and Point South, as we go through the area. Gary, nice weather in Bismarck right now. Thanks for joining, and indeed a gorgeous day. Bismarck, stay weather aware. Anyone in the central Dakotas from Bismarck down to Pierre, a chance for very large hail, the #1 risk for tomorrow night's storms. An isolated tornado can't be ruled out, and gusty straight line winds will be more common on the South Dakota side of these systems. So I'll keep you posted right here on Hutch's Weather with the details on that as that system works its way into the region. But for now, that's a look at that. Now, as we take a look at the day 2 forecast for Thursday, let me check in with another forecast model here, and here we go. So now this one, just coming in, let me go back to the last model run here. It'll get us out a little further. This one showing the storms in the central Dakotas firing off as we go through your Wednesday right there, and that's all it has, just a couple blips on the screen. Then as we go into Thursday, it's showing storms forming in the morning, drifting through northern parts of Minnesota. That's not the main event. Here comes low pressure off to the west, and as that works its way into the region, we'll have a chance for some of these storms to develop right here in the valley as we go through the evening hours. So the eastern third of North Dakota into northwest Minnesota, all modes of severe weather will be possible, particularly when these storms fire off in the dinner hour. Notice the backward C shape. What's that called again? Bow echo. Gusty, windy storms moving their way into the overnight hours into parts of Minnesota. So that is a look at your forecast. Once again, 7-day planner showing that as we go through Wednesday, central North Dakota, including possibly the James River Valley, and then we do have that chance in our area for more widespread storms in the Red River Valley on Thursday, heading into a quieter weekend for a change, and that is good. HutchesWeather.com. Let me take 1 minute to share some news with you on that. As we take a look at the website, I've had a lot of you share uploaded photos and videos of the weather recently, and there is an incredible amount and assortment of awesome looking photos uploaded by you. You can get to that by clicking on the viewer pictures part of the page here. But I do want to take 1 second to slide down and, well, just send a little love to my friends at Dumb Blazers Painting, because you know what, not only have they taken the step to be a sponsor of Hutch's website on HutchesWeather.com, they have all of your painting needs taken care of. They do indoor, they do outdoor, and they serve a area here in the tri-state region with their expertise. So give them a call, and get this, they've also stepped up to the plate and says you let them know Hutch sent you. So tell them Hutch sent you and ask about the Hutch discount for your painting services. Again, for your property, they are insured, and they have been in business in our area for many, many years. Take a look at their work. Call them, let them know that Hutch sent you. And now let's take a look at some of these photos that have been sent in. And I must say, just absolutely stunning photos and videos. This is from east of Shelley of the storms working their way through. That was a pretty good-sized tornado working their way through, I should say, east of Shelley. Tammy, thank you for uploading that. This is Eric Helgeson sharing a video driving by the field there, and you can certainly see what's developing on the edge of the rain. This is very interesting here where this one formed, right on the edge of the rain there, and boom, there is the rotation in contact with the ground. Eric, thank you so very much for taking the time to upload your photo. And you know what? Everyone's getting involved in taking a look at the weather, but I do encourage everyone to be safe. Here's a look at Well, this is Casey and his photo in front of the tornado. It looked like it was pretty close, but you know what? Hey, you got to be safe out there as you're chasing these storms. And thank you very much for taking the time to upload and be a storm spotter. Remember, storm spotter training is done by the National Weather Service, and they do a great job of passing along the expertise on how to stay safe while spotting. And here we have a youthful meteorologist in the making. Megan uploading this dandy shot here. This is Mason reporting a 3.5-inch hailstone not far from Lankin. Unbelievable damage, as I've heard from the area from those. But again, this young individual has been bitten by the same bug as Hutch was bitten by at that very same age. I was a fourth grader, Mason, when I started getting really into the weather. CT Gordon, thank you. I really appreciate you for watching Hutch's Weather. That is a look at what's going on right now. Thanks for keeping my sponsors in mind. Hey, just call them up, let them know that you appreciate them sponsoring Hutch's Weather. And know this, you can always get the information you need on hutchesweather.com. If you allow this website to track your location, then you will get the warnings for your area right at the top of the page. So you can always log on to see the very latest interactive radar, which is thankfully quiet tonight. So I hope you enjoy your night. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. And until tomorrow night, I'll have a few storms to cover. So we'll do just that. But have a great Tuesday evening and enjoy this fantastic